Welcome everyone to the Rumi recitation. Today I am going to read few more verses from the Masnavi Mevlana Rumi. Let us enter into the glorious company of Master of Meaning, Mevlana Rumi, and see what he has to offer us today. हम चुने ज़हरे वतर औखे खदीद, हम चुने दम सोज़ो मुश्तौक़े खदीद, नए हदीसे रोह पुरखूमी कुनाद, किस्सा होए इश्क मजनूमी कुनाद. Rumi says that like the flute, who has seen the kind of, he compares flute, the music of the flute with poison and the anti-poison, venom and the anti-venom. He says he says that who has seen the kind of venom and the anti-venom created and produced by the flute, and then who has seen such a companion and such a lover like the flute. And then he goes on to say that ne hadise roh purkhumi kunat, that the flute is talking about the dangerous and bloody path. It is narrating the story of the dangerous path lying ahead of the lover who is in search of the beloved. Kissa hoye ishq majnumi kunat, and at the same time it is narrating the story of the crazy Majnun. Majnun was Arabic as a famous mythical lover of the desert of Arabia, and at the same time it is telling the tales of the maddening love of Majnun of the desert of Najd and Hijaz. So Mevlana says that flute is such a strange instrument that it not only provides the cure to the problem of love and to the lover, the suffering of the lover, the seeker of the love. It is also at the same, it creates the problem. The very music of the Masnavi creates the disease of love, the reckoning, the passion, the burning inside the heart of the lover for the beloved, for the Murshid, for the perfect man, for the God. You see, and the path is the path of love. It is the spiritual path which the lover or the seeker travels in order to reach to the objective, and in order to reach to the ultimate destination, which is a communion and companionship with the beloved. And he says that path is very dangerous. It is a bloody path, and you must find out a perfect teacher, a perfect murshid, a perfect guide. So it is the flute, is prophesizing and predicting a difficult spiritual path lying ahead for the lover, true lover who is in search of the alchemy of the love. And this path is a spiritual path, and it is a dangerous path, and it is a bloody path in which you have to cover this path under the guidance and under the protection and under the wisdom of a perfect teacher, a murshid, a man who has become light himself. So and in different mystical books and literature, books of tasawwuf, you find according to some Sufi masters, there are 10 stations. There are 10 on this path there are 10 stations which the lover or the seeker has to pass in order to reach to the beloved, to reach to the divine communion, to the ultimate union. And according to people like Mansoor al-Haji says, in Tawasin he says that there are 40 stations, and then there is a debate and discussion between stations and states, between muqamat and ahwal. But what is important that at some moment a station become a state, and at another moment a state become a station. So it depends on the kind of passion and the kind of madness which the Sufi seeker or the Sufi lover has for his or her murshid or teacher, and it is through this continuous attraction and repulsion. The Murshid is acting, he is the cure and he is the creator of pain. He is doing both the things. He is doing simultaneously, he is performing the two functions. He is creating the pain by creating longing and desire for the divine love, for the spiritual love, for the love of the beloved. And at the same time, he is the proviso, he is providing that peace and that tranquility and that support for the spiritual fulfillment of the seeker. So this is strange that a flute symbolizes the dialectically opposite qualities of companionship and separation, meeting and non-meeting, and at the same poison, venom and the anti-venom, cure and the disease are at the same point. But this, Rumi says in the second part, he says that it is a dangerous and bloody path and cannot be traversed on its own, because it is the path which is littered with the stories of madness, like the Majnun of the desert of Arabia, and you need a competent and able and perfect guide to show you how to travel from, say, when you enter into this path, you begin with Toba, then you enter into the station of Tawakkul, into the station of Sabr, into Raza, into Fana, into Baqa. All these, stations are then step by step entered and covered and verified. It is as scientific as, an experiment being done and conducted in the laboratory. People have a misconception that it is something strange and something weird and something inaccessible going on within the psychological and emotional world of the seeker or the lover. No, he is very intelligent, he is very clear, he is very wise, and he knows what is happening to him, because he is being guided by the light, divine light, that is the Murshid. And it is through that divine light, that perfect man, that he or she ultimately finds her objective, and that is the communion and union with the divine love. Thank you very much for today. Hope you like it.